Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead, Cande Roth. We're looking at a beautiful day. Light wind. We will get up to 43 for the high. Starts off a little chilly. Might be in the 20s here, but it's going to be okay. A lot of rain Saturday. Sunday clears out into the 50s with sunshine.
Yay!
And by the way, next week, don't know much about the precipitation, but I can tell you the high next week will be most 50s in the first week of March here.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah,
Wonderful. Hey, well, that's right. Welcome to March.
Remember what I say when we go back to November and December. I say it's going to be quick. We're going to be there before you know it. And here we are.
And
Yeah.
here we are.
Yeah.
Love it.
How was your evening last night, Cande?
It was satisfactory. How was yours?
Okay, we'll just leave it at that then. Yeah, it was okay. I had to hit Staples and pick up some school things, and Leah had an eye exam, and it was crazy stuff over here.
Yeah, having all those kids. Look what it did to you.
Yeah, I mean, Leah says to me a couple weeks ago, she said, "Is it normal when I'm playing tennis and I can't really recognize the face of the person across from me on the other side?"
Yes, I think that's normal because you're looking for the ball, not the person.
Well, her prescription did change, so we
Gotcha.
took care of that. I did want to tell you, I got an email yesterday. We were asking about leap birthdays, of course, and this one. Let's see, who is this? Jean Allen. It's a woman. Jean Allen said, "My brother Chuck has a February 29th birthday. He'll be 72, but only has had 18 birthdays.
Wow.
We celebrate on March 1st all other times." And yeah, so there you go. Jean Allen, happy birthday
Yeah,
to
you got to do what you got to do. I wonder how many babies were born in the United States yesterday.
yeah, I did see an article about a 40-year-old woman who had a baby yesterday, and she too was born on Leap Day as well. Then
wow.
News 12 was running a story this morning about a whole family, like a father, a daughter, another kid, like a whole, like 3 or 4 of them all have February 29th birthdays as well.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's pretty wild. So, hope whoever celebrated enjoyed. Now, from that email, I don't know if I was born February 29th. I understand why you celebrate March 1st, because you feel that that's officially February 29th on non-leap years. But if I was born in February, I don't know if I could push my birthday into March. I might have to do the 28th. You know what I'm getting at?
I do. I do know what you mean. I guess it's what you prefer.
Yeah. It would mentally mess me up. But congrats to to those who are not messed up by their leap birthday.
Thank heaven you're born on a normal day. Every year it comes around.
That's right. Yeah, so I can't believe we're at the weekend again already. We're first week of March. It's just crazy how time flies, and we're gonna, before you know it, we'll be at the Catholic Health Amphitheater, rocking the summertime Cande. It's
True. It's true. In a blink of an eye.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild. Let's start with this story, which I thought was quite intriguing. You remember the documentary about the Fyre Festival?
I do. I didn't see it, but I remember it.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. It was a disaster, right?
Complete and utter disaster.
Person who put it on was, convicted, right, of a felony and all this. All the exact details I don't have in front of me, but it was a scam. It was a big scam.
It's a scam. They were supposed to have housing, and they wound up being tents, and it was just a mess.
Yeah, horrible. So, according to this person that pulled the scam the first time, he and his partners have already pre-sold over $100 million worth of tickets for Fyre Festival 2, which allegedly is going to be announced soon and will take place in the Caribbean in December.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's coming up, really, if you think about it, right?
I'm shocked that they would be allowed to go ahead. I mean, by the way, let me just say, I'm sure at this point it's going to be in a legit location with the proper facilities and all those things. But
One can only hope.
You
I
would
would
hope.
be very reluctant to buy a ticket or go to this festival. Very
Yeah,
reluctant.
you think?
I think. I can't believe anybody will, but you never know.
I can't believe the same guy, what's his name? Billy something or other, right?
Yeah.
I can't believe he's allowed to be involved. That's
Crazy.
shocking to me, yes, after the first go-around. So if anyone's interested, they have not made the announcement yet, but unless I'm being punked, this looked like a real article.
Wow.
Yeah, and, if I'm the fool here, then I apologize. But it certainly looked like a real thing that was happening. Here's one more to start your morning, Cande, because obviously it's a Friday. We all love that. Please, I'm hoping no bosses scheduled meetings for Friday. Meetings on Fridays are not valued by anyone in the company.
No, they're not. You want to
Right?
be a happy manager, don't make Friday the day for meetings unless it's an absolute emergency.
And I did see this, that the typical average American worker is able to handle a meeting for 26 minutes before they start to fall asleep or go downhill.
Yeah, I would think that's about right. That's even a little lengthy.
Candy's perfect meeting is about 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, have you ever been in a meeting and there's always one person that'll ask that final, like, anybody have any other questions? And there's always that one schnook who will
Yes.
raise their hand and then start jawing. And here we are, another 30 minutes into the meeting. And you stare at that person with hate. Ever have that?
Yes, you kick them under the table. You say, what are you doing? Yes.
Oh, man. I've had
No.
that happen. Ugh.
The big thing when we have a manager meeting every week, like every Tuesday, the biggest thing in our meeting is if there is something that is handled or can be handled or usually handled between two of the people in the meeting, we just say something like, hey, about this thing, let's meet when the meeting's over. Let's meet for a second. Like there's these side meetings after the meeting.
I don't know
right?
if that's worse or better.
No, it's good because if it's
Then
like
the
a
person
simple
not involved doesn't have to sit there and listen to that.
right, the other 6 or 7 people can walk out of the room and then we can handle the thing for 2 minutes and we're done.
Right. All right.
Yeah, 26 minutes is the tops. That's the longest a meeting
I'm
should
telling
be.
you, and that's generous.
That's giving people a lot of credit for their
Yeah.
attention span, no doubt. We still have quite a bit to get to this morning. Your next Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment comes up about 8:12. Prior to that, we'll have a special song for you, birthdays, as usual, at about 7:30. There's an interesting question floating around the internet.
Oh, what is it?
It has to do with if there was a fight between a 13-year-old and a 70-year-old,
Oh, my
who
goodness.
would win? Now, I want you to just hold that in your brain for a second. Think about that.
I'm going to
We'll get
think
back
about
to
that, but I need a little more info.
All right, we'll get back to that. Also, a story, I'll see if we do it in the 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock hour, I don't know. A story about a teacher, I think it was New Mexico, I'll find out, that decided to do something really bizarre in their classroom, and they are being sued, and the school's being sued, and rightfully so. It's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard of.
Oh, boy.
We will get to that as well. Top slang sayings throughout the country in different parts of the United States. We'll deal with that also. Cande, we have a beautiful day. Light wind will get up to 43 eventually. Rain all day tomorrow, and then beautiful Sunday and 50. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.